This is a review of the Rosewill Ultra Slim 120 millimeter by 120 millimeter by 15 millimeter thick case fan. One of the things I like about this case fan is how thin it is. You can see here that it's very thin. The nice thing about that is there are sometimes I mount these types of fans on the back sides of the motherboards on the thin side of the case. A lot of cases today have a hole port there that you can pull air through to help cool the motherboard. This is a nice concept and I like it quite a bit. This is a long life fan with a high quality sleeve bearing, and its life is 30,000 hours, which is almost 3.5 years. The fan itself operates on 12 volts DC at 0.22 amps max current, and it will move 54.55 cubic feet of air per minute. It has a very low noise level. One of the reasons for that is you see this shape of this fan blade. It's not the typical kind of a scythe type of blade. It's shaped. That's so it cuts the air in different paths, and it tends to quiet the blades down. You can really tell the difference. This is also a variable speed fan from 600 to 1600 RPMs. You can control the speed of the fan using pulse width modulation power input. So that's a nice feature. It allows you to tune the speed of the fan, perhaps reduce the noise even more, and help keep your computer silent. Inside the box, you'll find 4 fan mounting screws. You'll find the fan itself, and you'll see that the wiring is in a braided sheath. I like that because you just don't have these couple of multicolor wires hanging around out in the open. They're nicely hidden. They're black, so they're kind of unobtrusive. It's just nicely designed. I did want to point out that I have the fan running here. I always test fans. I test every piece of equipment I put into a computer. I find it easier to test it on a desk table than put it together and find out I've wired it in and routed wires and it doesn't work. This fan here is virtually silent. Here you can see some plastic bars that sort of cover the fan area. That's the direction the air is blowing out of. So you want to make sure that you aim the fan properly when you mount it. Usually they have arrows on the plastic case of the fan to show the air direction for people who don't have the ability to power them up before they mount them. This one doesn't have that. So where you see the Rosewill name, that's not spinning, and you see the plastic brackets, that's the direction the arrow is going to be blowing out of the fan towards the screen right now. This is a very nice fan. I like it. I like its very thin design at 1.5 centimeters thick or 15 millimeters thick. It has special applications, and in some tight cases or on the thin side of the case, it may be the only fan you can use. I recommend this fan. I think it's a 5-star product. This review was done by JJCEO. I'd like to tell you that I received a sample for test and evaluation, and I didn't promise a review, but I promised if I gave one, it would be fair and honest.